Hey, welcome back guys. So today on this video we are talking about the KRK Rokit G4, and more specifically this is a follow-up to the other video that I did that explained how to connect your Rokit G4 to your laptop. So let's go ahead and talk about this. So just to preface, I am a newbie and I'm not really an expert by any definition as far as being an expert about studio monitors, but I was lucky enough to get these KRKs from KRK to test out. Thanks a lot, KRK. And part of learning, I was trying to set these studio monitors up with my laptop so that way I can play music on them. And being a complete novice as far as studio monitors go, I got these studio monitors, and then when I flipped them around, let me go ahead and turn this around a little bit. As you can see, the KRK Rokit G4s have this little plug right here. So I've never actually seen this type of plug, so it is an XLR input, and what I did is I actually bought these XLR cables off Amazon. Be sure to check my video description. I'll try to leave a referral link there. Basically what I set it up as is I got these XLR cables, and then I just plugged them right in here like that, and then on the other end I have the 3.5 millimeter, as you can see right here, and then with the 3.5 millimeter I ended up getting this adapter, and this plugs right into here and it converts it. That way I can just plug it right into the headphone jack for my Apple MacBook Pro. So that was how I set it up, and it was kind of a frustrating experience because I've never actually bought something that has these types of plugs. I think these are probably standard if you are mixing music or some sort of a musician or producer or something like that, but for somebody like me, I've never seen that. So I just did some research online, and then I found out this is an XLR, and then you could transfer that to a 3.5 millimeter. But thankfully one of the commenters, or one of the folks who subscribed to this channel, they messaged me and said, hey, you know, you didn't actually have to buy an XLR cable because this is the only thing in my house that uses this XLR connector. I could have actually bought a 3.5 millimeter on this side and then a 3.5 millimeter on this side as well. Because here's the neat thing, you might think this is kind of stupid, but for me it was kind of interesting. KRK, they're such a smart company, they set this up so that way it's an XLR cable and a 3.5 millimeter cable female. So if you check this out, it looks like it's XLR only, but it's actually 3.5 as well. It goes right there in the middle. And then if you look at the older KRK Rokit monitors, they usually have a separate place for an XLR, and then over here on the side of it is going to be a 3.5 millimeter female as well. So that way you can kind of choose. So you would plug in the XLR here if that's what works best for your equipment, and then here on the other side would be a 3.5 millimeter, because I'm not sure exactly how many different things you would need to connect your studio monitors to, but I'm sure it's probably a lot. So that way if you have a certain connector for whatever type of equipment or instrument that you're going to be using, then it would work with it. But the neat thing is about these particular models, I don't know when they rolled this out, maybe you do, if so leave a comment, but this one outlet covers for both. So once again, you have the XLR right here, switch it around and it goes right in, see, and then I'm going to unplug that. If you decide to use 3.5 millimeter, then you can use that as well. So there you have it. So the KRK Rokit 4, these happen to be the 8s. I don't know about the other sizes. If you know, be sure to leave a comment below, or if you have a different version of the KRK Rokit 4s, leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know if this adapter is actually the same. So to sum up the video, yes, the KRK Rokit 4 8s can use either an XLR cable like this, or you can use a 3.5 millimeter adapter like this, all in one socket. Really convenient, really smart company. But hopefully you found that video useful. If so, I hope that you consider subscribing to my channel, or at least giving us a thumbs up, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.